This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will get the first swing today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Our game makes it second and medium. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's White. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
You play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient. It's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Gets the first and still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And they get the completion. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And they hand it off to the back. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency. And I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program. And hopefully they play well today.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Short connection to the tight end here.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They strike first in this national title bout.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Pass caught, second down now. On the ground, it's Williams. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's White. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the move now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using his legs, it's Williams. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Catch made on the left side. And he shoved out of bounds for the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's real good. It's Singleton. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Now it's second down here.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Commodores will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's White. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. A completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. It's a run to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. And a snag for a completion. Touchdown, Commodores. Great catch and run for 6. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback drops back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Oh, he escaped. Both run tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Carr. Checks this down to the running back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Nice grab. It's Singleton. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. Fights through a tackle.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the 1st half? This back is having a big day.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Defense trying to hang on. The 11th play of the drive here. They They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Timeout taken by the offense. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Young. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Irish. This offense cannot be stopped. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. They said they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Makes a quick catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Commodores come to the line in the hurry up. And now they'll just clock it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To the air, it's White. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down, and now a 4th down decision coming up. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the 1st half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, well, well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
And here's the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back do just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And the Commodores pick up enough for a first down. Let's try the ground game here with running back. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here we go. Seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Oh, man, what a really gutsy play here by this quarterback. Keeping it himself on fourth down, getting the yards he needs to pick up the first down. Good decision.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. Commodores will look to convert here on fourth down. They try to sneak it for the first. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the Commodores will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Vanderbilt, to put them on top now.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
BAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Notre Dame, 21.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
Great move there. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Dropping back, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Ball handed off. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The final quarter coming up next. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Commodores will line up to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runs through the defender.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the 2nd half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Breaks free. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
With the catch, it's LaBelle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to throw. It's White. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Commodores will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
That's caught. It's LaBelle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Right, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your...
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Commodores are on the move here. Gonna run it. It's LaBelle.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set it now with a 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Commodores. A huge play here in the ultimate game. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a 1-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Returner looking to create better field position. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. To throw, it's Carr. Grab down the middle, it's Larson.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
That completion makes it second and short. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Young. Takes it to the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 20. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And the Commodores looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They bring him down after a short gain there. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. No huddle here for the offense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's LaBelle. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41. Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's White. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The short completion of the tight end. Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Commodores are in the red zone now.
First down, Commodores.
In the red area, it's LaBelle.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back grabs it on a screen. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal, the 8. Commodores looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Back to throw. It's White. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Grinding away with a running game. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Off the play fake on first down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Pump over the middle. It's Larson. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Defense is coming after him. Pressure is coming. The pocket breaking down. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, but that's just going to be too little, too late. And the Commodores have first and 10 here. To the air. It's White. He's running out of time here. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Breaks free. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
On the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Commodores. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
They'll make it into the end zone, cutting the deficit down to just 4.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the